to playing the game at work for various things, and I just keep deleting that profile. So, right, Hohenlimberg is next. We're ready to go. So first thing we need to do is release the brakes. Release that brake. We need to put that in forward. Actually, let's put that brake on for a minute. Come through here and turn on the enemy. Actually, O is fine. Turn that on. Turn that on. This is only a short service, so we'll do the whole thing. Nothing else to worry about there. Handbrakes released. Headlight left, headlight right, headlight on. Not got anything else there to worry about. Traction motor fan is automatic, compressor automatic. That's all good. Right, take the brakes off. And away we go. Apparently I also forgot to set the tractive force counter. So it just went whizzing too far. So let's set the tractive force brake for starting to something a little bit more sensible. We'll try that again. Set it to 30 this time, shall we? Getting power. There we go. Yeah, the Isolona is the one with only one coach. Yeah. Right, now we can push it up to 40. When I saw it, when I was doing looking through photographs of it, I know technically it's not this loco, it's not this doppelstock. I'm sorry, but I had to put it in there. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. It's like a two-car DMU essentially, or a two-car EMU, being the double decker. You do need to release the brakes and give them a minute. And what you'll find is that when you apply the power, if the brakes haven't fully come off, then they're still in traction motor cutout. So all you do is pull the throttle all the way back to off, and so that it clunks off, and then reapply it again. And you should find it takes the power on okay. That's just a general law for any of these things. If you try and apply power and the certainly on the German locos, if the brake pipe is not almost completely maxed out, then it has a traction lock cutout on it. So if you apply power and then release brakes, you're not actually applying any power. What you're looking for, obviously, is this number to go up, or for the ammeter to show power. Brake overcharge on this one is done by holding this into that in release. Essentially, does an overcharge. On the tracks trains, there's a button for brake overcharge. In fact, if someone can just find me on MSB one of the car transporter east or westbound trains, I would show you how to use how it works and why it works. How do you mean it blocks the brake if you enable the closest brakes? I'm not quite sure what you mean. You have to release both of these, have to be in release. This one is the loco brake. This puts the brakes on the loco itself. This one puts the brakes on the entire train, so all the wagons and everything. Everything has to be released. Or in running state, sorry. You just put it into running and leave it in running. That running is what releases the brakes. This released state is the overcharge one. And you only use overcharge if you're in a circumstance where you actually need it. Look, it's this. It's this train. How bonkers is this train? Bit more power, speed up to the 120. It's like shopping at Marks and Spencer's. You're going to have to explain that one. Well, maybe they don't have a rail car on the railway, Fab Diva. I've known these days it's run by an EMU, if I remember rightly. Nice one, Joey. Glad it's working for you. Did anyone manage to find me a car transporter or service on the MSB? Seven and a half to Hohenlimberg. Would definitely like to do a German shunter, Train 2001. There's clearly a need for it on both Ruhr and MSB. The challenge with German shunter stuff has always been reference. Particularly sounds. Just do a DB Schenker red version of the 08, yeah, Moggy? Make the sounds up. Just go brum 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 brum. There you go. Audio team. Pfuh. Oh dear, Ben. Networth Clan for PG. That's not good. That sounds like a pretty beefy machine, Ronnock. DB, like many operators, Coulter, they've got a railway to run. If it's not related to the railway, then it's low priority. Can't fault them for it. As damnably inconvenient as it is. Hey Gav, how's it going? Good, good, good. Yeah, there seems to be a worrying trend on modern train slam door fun where they're taking all of the seats out and replacing them with wooden benches. Don't slow down just yet. We'll be stopping before we get to that 100. Yeah, you should run it pretty well, Ronak. Alright, AFB disabled. Start bringing the speed down. Acknowledge that. Get under 85. And then get down to stop. Bit late. Never mind. I'm sure we'll do more with Amtrak. Phantom. Really good partner to work with. Short hop to Malfrac. Come on, shut the doors. Thank you. Back up to 40. At 40 from this signal. This is because we're being switched over onto the left-hand track. Just up on this next left junction, I think. I would hope so, Granite. better. Right, we've fully cleared the junction, so I think we are now good to accelerate. Although, now we're slowing down again, so. Spec 40. Or is this because we're getting swung over one further track over, I think? It's a reminder of the drop to 40. There's no LSS3V on there, so treat it as a 40, and there's the start of it. Rivanes, thank you for the cheers, much appreciated. I think you've developed a habit where you have to cheer at least once per stream. I'm in support of that habit, Rivanes. Thank you very much. It's holding me to 40 again. Why you do this? Oh, here we are. I think this is where we get swung over to the left again. This is why it is. It does this. Speed limit is actually 40 here as well. Right, we've got to expect stop signal. Acknowledge that. Yeah, it's Der Isolona, Rivanis. It's just a wee one. What service is this Phantom? It's any of the RB58 ones, if I remember rightly. RB56, Hagen Isolone or Isolone Hagen. If it's got Isolone in the name, then it's just one of these one-car services. And it's literally just Hagen to Isolone and back again. It's quite short. It actually has a good bit of PZB in it as well, which means it's a good way to practice PZB. to 25 before I get in trouble. Open the left doors and do it. PCB is expletives and rage until you figure it out, and then you wonder how you drove without it. Hey, I've only rage quitted on PCB half a dozen times or so in the life of the stream. Particularly bad memories of that one with the metronome drain. Just seemed to drive along bang, drive along bang, drive along bang. Ah, I give up.